Beneath Antarctica's ice lies one of Earth's greatest mysteries. Scientists have discovered hidden landscapes, lakes sealed off for millions of years, and strange anomalies buried beneath miles of ice. The deeper they investigate, the more secrets emerge. And some believe the biggest discovery is still waiting below. Today, Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth. Temperatures can plunge below -80 degrees Celsius, and fierce winds make survival nearly impossible. It seems like a land that has always been frozen. But that wasn't always the case. But Antarctica was once a completely different world. Millions of years ago, dense forests covered the continent. Rivers flowed across the land. Dinosaurs walked beneath towering trees, and life thrived in an environment that looked nothing like the frozen desert we know today. Scientists have discovered fossilized plants, ancient tree roots, and evidence of entire ecosystems buried beneath the ice. This means Antarctica is not simply a frozen wasteland. It is a time capsule. Everything that existed before the ice arrived became trapped beneath it. Entire landscapes, mountains, valleys, rivers, and possibly traces of ancient life remain preserved under a layer of ice that, in some places, is more than 3 miles thick. And that's where the mystery begins. Because over the past few decades, scientists have started seeing things beneath that ice that they never expected to find. For centuries, nobody knew what lay beneath Antarctica's frozen surface. The ice sheet was simply too thick to explore. Then technology changed everything. Using ice-penetrating radar, satellites, seismic surveys, and airborne mapping systems, researchers began looking beneath the ice without drilling through it. What they discovered completely transformed our understanding of the continent. Underneath Antarctica exists an entire hidden world. Researchers found mountain ranges larger than the Alps. They discovered massive valleys, deep canyons, and ancient river systems that have not seen sunlight for millions of years. One of the most surprising discoveries was the Gamburtsev Mountains. These mountains are roughly the size of the European Alps, with sharp peaks rising thousands of meters into the air. Yet nobody knew they existed until radar surveys revealed them hidden beneath the ice. Imagine an entire mountain range remaining invisible to humanity until the modern age. That discovery raised an obvious question. If an entire mountain system could remain hidden beneath Antarctica, what else might still be waiting there? The next discovery was even stranger. Scientists began detecting large bodies of liquid water beneath the ice. At first, this seemed impossible. How could liquid water exist beneath one of the coldest places on Earth? But the evidence was undeniable. Researchers eventually identified hundreds of subglacial lakes buried beneath the ice sheet. Some are connected through hidden waterways that stretch across enormous distances. The most famous is Lake Vostok. Buried beneath more than 2 miles of ice, Lake Vostok is one of the largest lakes on Earth. What makes it remarkable is its isolation. The lake has been sealed off from the outside world for potentially millions of years. No sunlight, no human contact, no interaction with modern ecosystems. Scientists realized they were looking at an environment unlike anything else on Earth. Some researchers even suggested these lakes could provide clues about how life might survive on icy moons, such as Europa or Enceladus. But the deeper scientists investigated Antarctica's hidden lakes, the more mysteries emerged. Because some radar readings revealed shapes and formations that didn't always fit simple explanations. When researchers scan beneath Antarctica's ice, they rely on signals bouncing back from whatever lies underneath. Most of the time, The results are predictable. Rock reflects signals one way, water reflects them another. But occasionally, scientists encounter anomalies, unexpected readings, unusual reflections, signals that require additional investigation. In science, anomalies do not automatically mean something extraordinary has been discovered. Most eventually receive natural explanations. But anomalies serve an important purpose. They point researchers toward questions that still need answers. Over the years, several unusual features beneath Antarctica have attracted attention. Some appeared as geometric formations. Others resembled structures when viewed from certain angles in satellite imagery. Many were eventually explained as natural geological formations. Others remain subjects of debate. The problem is that Antarctica is incredibly difficult to study directly. When something unusual appears beneath miles of ice, confirming its true nature can take years or even decades. This uncertainty has allowed speculation to grow, and few places on Earth generate more speculation than Antarctica. Antarctica is almost perfectly designed to inspire mystery. It is remote. It is difficult to access. Large portions remain largely unexplored, and much of what exists beneath the ice cannot be seen directly. Throughout the years, theories have emerged claiming everything from hidden civilizations to secret military discoveries beneath the continent. Most of these claims lack evidence and remain unsupported by mainstream science. Yet, they continue to spread because Antarctica contains something powerful. Unknowns. Human beings naturally fill gaps in knowledge with possibilities. When people hear about buried lakes, hidden mountain ranges, unexplored regions, and strange radar readings, imagination quickly takes over. The reality is that Antarctica contains genuine mysteries without needing science fiction. Scientists still do not fully understand how some subglacial systems function. They continue discovering new geological features. They continue finding evidence that Antarctica's ancient past was far more complex than previously believed. And every new discovery creates new questions. Perhaps the most astonishing discovery of all is what Antarctica looked like before the ice arrived. Using advanced mapping technologies, scientists have reconstructed portions of the ancient continent. Beneath the ice are valleys carved by rivers, ancient coastlines, mountain passes, large basins, entire landscapes frozen in time. Some of these features may not have been exposed for tens of millions of years. This means Antarctica preserves a record of Earth's distant past, unlike anywhere else on the planet. Every new scan reveals another piece of a forgotten world, a world that existed long before humans, long before civilization, long before Antarctica became the frozen giant we know today. And researchers have only mapped a fraction of it in detail. The truth is that nobody knows everything beneath Antarctica's ice. Not because information is being hidden, but because the continent is enormous. Antarctica covers roughly 14 million square kilometers. The ice sheet contains enough frozen water to dramatically reshape global coastlines if it ever melted. Exploring even a small portion of that hidden world is a massive challenge. Yet each year, new technologies allow scientists to look deeper than ever before. Better radar systems, more advanced satellites, autonomous vehicles, deep ice drilling projects. With every breakthrough, Antarctica reveals another secret, another hidden lake, another buried valley, another chapter from Earth's forgotten past. And that raises a fascinating possibility. What if the greatest discovery beneath Antarctica's ice has not been found yet? What if somewhere beneath miles of frozen silence, there is still something waiting that could completely change our understanding of the continent and perhaps of Earth's history itself? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more history mysteries.